doing out there? How has this full moon in Libra, how's that been going, right? All right, so this is going to be about what you need to balance. Okay, so what right now, whether it's love, whether it's business, whether it's career, whether it's personal growth, relationships, you know, whatever it is, what is it that you need to balance? And this is going to go by your zodiac sign, and then your sun, moon, and ascendant of that zodiac sign. So if it's for Aries, it's for Aries, sun, moon, and ascendant. Okay? Or some people like to say rising, sun, moon, and rising. Same thing. It just means it's in your first house. That's all. So let's get into the energies of the Libra full moon. Now that we're fully into it, let's see what kind of advice these cards have to tell you about how to balance, or what needs to be balanced. Enjoy. Around Capricorn, sun, moon, and ascendants, this is your tarot reading for the full moon in Virgo, or we can call it the egg moon, or the water moon, the fish moon, the frog moon, just anything that's moving right now. Let's call it that. In your case, you know, you got clouds moving, you got birds moving. So you've been thinking a lot. I've been thinking about you. Yeah, so you've been thinking a lot in your head, analyzing, structuring, planning, predicting, all that good air qualities, right? That you're using, Capricorn. And, you know, you're doing it in a sound place. So I'm not worried about you in that, you know, especially since you got the king status here. So a lot of y'all are having, you know, really good ideas and thoughts, and they're clear. They're not foggy. You know what I mean? Like, you, even though you see the clouds up there, it's still, you still got the message. You still have clarity in what you're thinking, what you know, what you suspect. All of that is clear to you. And based on all your analyzing and thinking and surveying and questionnaire and all of that, you've gained a lot of intellect from what you've been doing, which is, you know, all in your head type thing. And you're not really using too much emotion at all, you know, literally at all. Yeah, that emotion is more, you're using more of a communicative way, more of a logical way to express things, to get what you want type stuff, instead of emotional way. And that's making you balanced, to stay in a sturdy ground, to stay steady on what you know and what you believe, and that's good. You also, in this powerful situation, I don't know if you're in authority over a person, place, or a thing, or a company, or something like that, but you're holding a lot of responsibilities, and you're balancing it just well. Otherwise, you wouldn't have this king thing. And you're a Capricorn too. You know, they call you the goat for a reason. You know, you stubborn, you're stuck in your ways, but it works. You know, for you, it works for some people, especially if you balance it. And you're living your truth, so that's really good. So you're about that real. You want the real. You don't want no false. Somebody gonna come to you and communicate with you. They want to communicate. You need it straight answers. You don't want no gray areas, either black or white. We're not doing grays right now. So that's how you come in. On the other side, other people need to balance your power, because you know, when you have power over something, you know, over anything, could be animals, for goodness sake, you can manipulate. You can start manipulating things. We look at it all the time. We look at politics. We look at, you see what's going on with the police. You know, you see what's going on with war. All that stuff it can be manipulation. It could be a misuse of power. It can be, you know, being sneaky, where you know, put somebody in front and you're just the puppet, you know, and they're in front so they can get all the backfire, and nobody sees that you're the actual string master of it. So you could take this energy and do that, because, you know, air signs is known, you know, to communicate, and how they communicate will have you knowing but confused, but knowing but confused, but knowing at the same time. So it's kind of like, you know, I don't know what changed in your life. I don't know if you won the lotto, but you know how people say when people get money, they change, or I don't know what is going on with you. I don't know, it's a fear. It could be a fear situation where you think everything is going to be taken away from you, everything that you worked hard for. So therefore, you got to come up with this this armor of manipulation, this armor. I'm going to use and misabuse my words. I'm going to misabuse and tear up the place at work, even if it's verbally. I'm going to tear up the place at home. I'm going to tear up the place at just about anywhere I go. Okay. All right. So you might be in that mode, and that's really not a good mode to be in, because you know what goes around comes around. You reap what you sow. You get what you deserve. So if you're going to be putting out that energy, Cappies, don't get mad when it come back. And time is going by so fast. I bet you can remember January 1st. I bet you can remember what you wore on January 1st, what songs were playing. See, time is going by really, really. I bet you can remember 2 years ago vividly. All right, that means time is going by so fast. So just check yourself when it comes to your power usage, and use it in a way that can not only benefit you, it's not a selfish thing, but benefit the community, benefit all, because air signs, even though Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra can get a bad rap, they are about people. They are about the community. They are humanitarians of the world. So don't use that energy that you got and misuse it. You know, use it for the betterment of yourself, and use it for the betterment of others. Even if you just use it for the betterment of yourself, it's going to trickle down to others anyway, because you're doing, you're balancing, you're checking yourself inside, you know, what you can and cannot do, what you should and should not do, which is the best thing to do. Kings and queens do this all the time. They have to check themselves. That's why they're considered to be poised, you know, and always presentable, and always this and always that. You don't see them derived, but you don't see the queen all cool and calm on her throne, and the next thing you know, she cursing somebody out on live TV. Like, you don't see that, even though she probably be doing it. You know she be doing it, but right, take that sword and be like off with the head, but you don't see that, right? Only Aquarius reporting that, only bloggers reporting that. But what I'm saying is, there's a poise to it. There's a way of doing it. You know, I shouldn't use them as an example because a lot of people got a lot of bad things to say. But you get what I'm talking about, right, Cappies? All right. Have a good day and night, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants during this full moon in Libra energy.